Hi, my name is Paul Martonio, and I'm going to be showing you 360-degree viewing camera. Basically, we're going to go through it step by step, what it looks like, how to record with it, and how to put what you've recorded with this onto the computer. So here we've got the camera itself. It's got a power button, and it's also got a connection button. What you want to do is you want to take out your phone, here's mine, and you're going to want to download a specific app. So here's what the app looks like. It's got the Views XR Human Eyes is what the name of the app is. Once you download the app, you're going to want to go into it. You want to click Connect. And once the directions come up for the connection, you can actually read those directions, but I'm going to go through them with you really quickly. Now that you have the camera in one hand, and you got your phone in the other, with the downloaded app, you're going to go into your phone settings, and you're going to click Wi-Fi, and then you're going to turn on the camera itself. And once you hold this power button here, it'll start lighting up like this. Once it starts lighting up to show that it's on, you're going to click the Wi-Fi button here, and it's going to start connecting. And you see that? That right there is the one at the bottom here, this one, is going to be where you want to click to connect to the camera. Your phone is going to act like a remote in order to control the 360 camera. Now that my phone is connected to the camera, I'm going to go back into the Views app, and then I'm going to click the Camera Connect button. And now it's working because it's connected to the camera. I've got a view of what the camera sees on my phone. Now another thing is, I actually just forgot myself, is the memory card. Make sure the memory card is in there. And it looks like this. It's very small. And it goes into this very small slot here. Once it's in, and it may on the phone look like it's in 2D and it's not taking like a full 360 view like what it's meant for, but that's not a problem. Once you upload the file to your computer, which I'll show you after this, it is a full 360 video. So I got my camera here. I got my phone, which is connected to my camera, showing me what my camera sees. It's this red button here on the phone. And that beep is going to tell me that the camera is now recording. Now, unfortunately, you can't see what the camera sees while it's recording. Recording video duration, and it'll show you the amount of time it's been recording. And then I'm going to click stop right there. Alright, now this is the part where I show you how to get what you recorded off the 360 camera onto the computer. First, you're going to want to turn off the camera, and you did the same thing like you did before with the power button. Obviously, you just hold it down, it turns off. We're going to remove the memory card that we put in. Take it off. Super small memory card. And it goes into this, like that, in the top. Put that in the computer. You're going to want to go into Documents. And then you can manage all your different things from the side of your computer over here. It's on this side here. And you're going to go into the SDXC. It's the memory card you just plugged in. And it can take a bit to find what you just recorded because there's a few different files here with different like letters and numbers. But I usually just go for the first file, and it's usually there, date modified. So now I've dragged it from this folder onto the desktop. I'm using a different one this time, just to show you. Once it's on your desktop, we're going to do a little something different. You're going to want to download a specific application onto your computer that can run the Views XR files. Website should look something like this. We're going to open it up. So you're going to want to go to My Desktop. Over on the left here, there's a whole bunch of things. And then it should just pop up because it's on your desktop. And you just click on it, on the video you want, and you click Render. There's a Render button at the bottom. There's Open, there's Render, and there's Import. Once you've got Render, you're going to choose what resolution to render it at. Scale to 4K, 2K. You can edit the aspect ratio. You can edit the destination of where it's going to be rendered to. I'm going to choose the desktop just so it's easier. I can get to it really quickly. And then you're going to want to name it too. So I'm just gonna name it test in all capital letters. And then so for the resolution, you can do 4K or 2K. Obviously 4K is the best. It's just that it takes twice as long to render. Now the duration of how long it takes to render shouldn't be a problem. You know, just wait it out. Get that 4K. It's much better looking than the 2K. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to do 2K because I want to just, you know, show you. We've got all these things to manage the media browser, but there's a process manager, and this has all the things that are rendering. So once it's finished, it'll say that it's complete, and there it is. This is the one. So here's a video. What's actually cool is my computer can allow me, you see how I'm rotating around? I'm doing that. Alright, this is the good part. Once you've got the Oculus, here it is right here, we're going to look for this little input plug. Next we're going to take this wire here. It is a USB-C cord wire. So one in the side of the computer, right over here, and one in the headset in the side right there. So once you plug in your Oculus, you're going to want to, I mean, if you can see my face, I've got it on now. In the headset, it'll say, allow access to data. There are two options. It says deny and allow. You're going to say allow, obviously. And now, boom, look at that. Onto the computer, it opens up the access to the headset. Go to the side here. Go to Quest, that's the Oculus, internal storage, you got all these documents here. We're going to go into movies. And what's great is, it's got all my old ones. Super easy. You drag in the exported one, right in there, right onto, this file represents the Oculus, and the data storage, which goes directly onto the headset. And boom. Now it is on the Oculus. All you need to do is exit out and take a look on the Oculus. So I obviously can't show you what I see in the goggles here. But at the bottom of the screen it says Library, Home, Store, Browser, all these things. You're going to click on Library. We're going to go into Oculus Gallery, which should be one of the options on the scrolling menu. Internal Storage. There are two options here. It says Connect Media and Internal Storage. Internal Storage. And then your video should be there. You've got all these different videos that you've uploaded, and your video should be in here. So, yeah, that's basically it. You start off with making sure your camera's charged, your 360 camera's charged, because this is a side note. The Vue's XR camera will drain a tremendous amount of battery very quickly. Not only from itself, but from your phone while your phone is on that app. So you're going to want to take a video pretty quickly. And you're going to want to take what you took with your 360 video, put it on your computer, and essentially plug in the Oculus and drag it onto the Oculus.